Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about how something incredibly weird is going on in Grand Theft Auto Online. Like, players are getting reverted back to the way things were over a month ago. Cars are getting removed from the game straight out of players' garages, and Rockstar has removed a ton of new content as well. So let's go ahead and dive into it. This comes from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, who ended up putting this out on Twitter. He said, Rockstar pushed an update today to disable participate in a sea race, parachute jump, versus mission, or special race series daily objectives, and a ton of other objectives related to the removed adversary modes. So in case you guys didn't catch that, a couple of days ago, Rockstar ended up removing a ton of parachuting modes, target assault races, versus missions, and adversary modes that they removed from the game. So the only adversary modes that are remaining are bunker modes, deadline, diamond casino modes, hasta la vista, hunting pack remix, missile base mode, sumo remix. That's it. They also got rid of special vehicle races, sea races, and RC Bandito races. Now, it's unclear why they decided to remove all of them. Rockstar in the Newswire said that it was to clean up the game, to improve matchmaking, and for future content, which is actually something we'll talk about in a video later on today. So this update today means that they removed any daily objective associated with these modes that were actually vaulted or put away or stored. That's actually quite nice because you would hate to have a daily objective that you couldn't complete because something literally wasn't available to you in game. So I do actually like that Rockstar has made that change. But with that change, a lot of interesting, not so great things have ended up happening today in Grand Theft Auto Online. Like, for example, players have noticed that their game has actually been completely rolled back. Like, for example, these pictures were posted on the GTA forum site of the prize ride and the test vehicles. You guys probably noticed that these are not the prize ride and the test vehicles that are supposed to be this week. The prize ride is the Jester RR, and the test rides are the Anis ZR350, the Vapid Dominator GTT, and the Karen Calico GTF. In fact, the test rides and the prize ride vehicle, these are the events that were there on August 12th. It's September 21st when I'm recording this video right now, so something is clearly going on. I don't know why, and there's apparently other people that have had other strange things happen to them as well. TezFunds2 responded to one user who said, my Cypher and RS Classic disappeared from my auto shop today. Some weird stuff going on. Speaking of weird, is the regular Kuruma still bulletproof? With TezFunds2 asking, which platform are you on? And yes, the Kuruma still should be bulletproof since it requires a title update to be fixed. So this is bizarre. People's games are being reverted back to old updates, and vehicles are mysteriously disappearing from garages, including the brand new auto shop. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, the regular Kuruma is for whatever reason bulletproof and won't actually be able to be fixed until a future title update. That isn't something that Rockstar can do in the flip of a light switch like with tunables or whatnot. So that is incredibly weird right there, and there was even more follow-up from Rockstar Games insider TezFunds2, who said, I'm not sure how these members had their game revert back to an older event. I'm looking good on Xbox, and I asked someone on PS4 to check, and it's good over there. PC tunables are good too. So not sure how these guys somehow reverted back to an older event. So I don't know, maybe this was like a one-off occurrence where this guy's game got reverted, but maybe this isn't affecting the majority of the population. You guys can definitely let me know what's going on in those comments down below. So let me know what you think about that, or what you think about Rockstar removing some of those jobs. And speaking of removing some of those jobs and daily objectives associated with that, there was more follow-up from TezFunds2, who answered a few questions. Someone said, then that means they are just sitting there in the game, unused, taking space, and being blocked from us for no reason. I don't get it. He's talking about the adversary modes and other game modes that were removed. And he said they aren't stored in-game. Adversary modes and missions are stored in the cloud. The aim of this recent move is to simply improve matchmaking and, as an additional benefit, sort out the troubles of dealing with a big list of modes. It's not an issue of space, as it has nothing to do with your hard disk. Acquire Targets 1 versus mode file is stored there. Rockstar can bring it back at any point. So it's not an issue of Rockstar running out of space or you running out of space. It's simply to improve matchmaking and sort out the trouble of having so many adversary modes. And more follow-up to that, he said Rockstar can go whack-a-mole on any job introduced a year or two after the game's launch, but it makes less sense to target original modes with trophies and awards attached to them. So basically what he's saying here is Rockstar will probably not remove the ones where there are trophies and achievements and awards attached to them, and instead we'll go after the ones that don't really have anything that you can earn from playing them other than money, RP, and them just simply being fun. So that's sort of the update as far as that front goes. And then overall, as far as how the tunables stuff works and how Rockstar is doing this, someone said, I don't even understand how tunables work anymore. It doesn't make sense, and this rollback is strange, especially if it was just to remove daily objectives. Apart from that, I can say that if the builds are not updated today, an update could come soon. They weren't updated yesterday, which is weird. I think there is a Sony/Xbox check before the publication. And he said tunables is limited to on or off, and changing the values of variables. You can't fix bugs with it unless your way of fixing it is to disable a mission or activity. There's also a background script which Rockstar uses to push background updates, hotfixing glitches or certain bugs. For example, the recent update brought back an old function to fix a bug with Rashkoshki's cutscene during the prison break heist. They could fix certain bugs with it, but it's more seen as a temporary fix than an actual proper fix. The cons of this is that it can't cover all bugs. It only works on certain bugs in special conditions. Patches, on the other hand, could fix these bugs, but only certain types of bugs warrant the necessity of a patch. Rockstar is clearly working on something, as per Steam database, but it remains to be seen whether it's a patch or regular development of the next update. And then a follow-up, any idea when they add new ones? And he said adding daily objectives requires a new title update. So we would not see new daily objectives until the next DLC. So wow, a lot going on today in Grand Theft Auto Online. Rockstar making some big changes, some players having mysterious things happen to their games, and a whole lot more. I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What has your GTA Online experience been like today, and what do you think of the changes that Rockstar have made to the modes, daily objectives, and more? If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.